Today, I want to dive into a fascinating essay written by Dario the CEO of Anthropic, titled Machines of Loving Grace: How AI Could Transform the World for the Better, and how AGI could transform our world in less than 100 years. This is one of the leading voices building frontier models and a direct competitor to Sam Altman of OpenAI with the Claude LLM model. So, hearing his vision on the AI future is highly relevant as one of the more informed AI opinions. So, in this video, I am going to dive into his vision. You might be familiar with Darios' work on the risks of powerful AI. Anthropic, his company, does extensive research on mitigating these risks. Because of this focus, some people assume he's a pessimist or a doomer who believes AI will mostly be harmful or dangerous. But that's not the case at all. In fact, Dario emphasizes that his focus on risks is precisely because they are the only things standing between us and a fundamentally positive future with AI. He believes that most people are underestimating just how radically AI could improve our world, just as they might be underestimating the potential risks. In his essay, Dario sketches out what that upside might look like, what a world with powerful AI might resemble if everything goes right. Of course, no one can predict the future with certainty, and the effects of powerful AI are likely to be even more unpredictable than past technological changes. So, his vision consists of educated guesses aiming to capture the essence of what could happen, even if the details end up differently. The development of AI technology and many of its benefits seems inevitable, driven by powerful market forces. On the other hand, the risks aren't predetermined, and our actions can greatly change their likelihood. So, what are the areas where Dario thinks AI could make the most significant positive impact? Dario focuses on 5 key categories: biology and physical health, neuroscience and mental health, economic development and poverty, peace and governance, work and meaning. But before exploring these areas, he lays out some basic assumptions and a framework to ground his prediction. Superior intelligence, smarter than a Nobel Prize winner, across most relevant fields: biology, programming, math, engineering, writing, and more, available as early as 2026, just a couple of years from now. 2 years is quite surprising. Dario specifies what he means by powerful AI. He envisions an AI model, likely similar to today's large language models, but possibly based on different architecture. A similar concept to agents, with comprehensive access to interfaces, capable to access to all the interfaces available to a human working virtually: text, audio, video, mouse and keyboard control, internet access. It can engage in any actions or communications enabled by these interfaces. Agentic capabilities for autonomous task completion, not just passively answering questions, but capable of being given tasks that take hours, days, or weeks to complete, working autonomously like a smart employee, with skills exceeding the most capable humans. With physical control, while not physically embodied, it can control existing physical tools, robots, or laboratory equipment through a computer, and could even design robots or equipment for itself to use. Scalability and speed. The resources used to train the model can be repurposed to run millions of instances, absorbing information and generating actions at roughly 10x to 100x human speed. Collaborative multiplicity. Multi-agent system capable to train millions of copies. Each of these million copies can act independently on unrelated tasks or work together in the same way humans would collaborate. He summarizes this as a country of geniuses in a data center, capable of executing a focused goal. Imagine 10 times, 100 times faster than a human, bot's laser focused on a goal. Such an entity would be capable of solving very difficult problems very quickly, but it's not trivial to figure out exactly how fast. Dario points out 2 extreme positions that seem false: instant transformation, the singularity. Remember, that idea that the world would be instantly transformed as superior intelligence builds on itself and solves every possible problem almost immediately. The issue here is that real physical and practical limits exist, like building hardware or conducting biological experiments, which can't be overcome instantly. Minimal impact of intelligence, the opposite end, rooted on the belief that technological progress is saturated or rate-limited by real-world data or social factors, and that better than human intelligence will add very little. Dario finds this equally implausible. He believes that the truth likely is somewhere between these extremes, varying by task and field, and is very subtle in its details. The details of where it would be vary. To think productively about these details, Dario introduces the concept of marginal returns to intelligence. Economists often talk about factors of production, like labor, land, and capital. In a similar vein, we should consider intelligence as a factor whose returns can vary depending on the situation. Speed of the outside world, the real world. Intelligent agents need to operate interactively in the world, which only moves so fast. Experiments and real-world processes often have irreducible time constraints. You can only go so fast in the real world. There is a limit on how fast the physical world moves. Likewise, we talk about the need for data. We already hit the limit on available data. Sometimes, raw data is lacking, and more intelligence doesn't help without it. Another limiting factor is the intrinsic complexity of some problems and systems. Some systems are inherently unpredictable or chaotic, limiting the advantage that increased intelligence can provide. Over time, intelligence can increasingly route around some limiting factors, but they never fully disappear. With this framework in mind, Dario then goes on deeper on the 5 areas where powerful AI could have the greatest impact. Let's go deeper into each of these areas and discuss how AI could transform them, according to Darios Vision. Dario believes that biology is probably the field where scientific progress has the greatest potential to directly and significantly improve human life. Imagine a future where ancient human afflictions like cancer, genetic diseases, and even aging are effectively treated or cured. Sounds incredible, right? Well, Dario points out that the main challenges in biology, like data limitations, the slow speed of experiments, and the intrinsic complexity of biological systems, could be addressed with the help of powerful AI. He emphasizes that we shouldn't think of AI merely as a tool for data analysis. Instead, we should view it as a virtual biologist, capable of performing, directing, and improving upon nearly everything human biologists do. One of the key insights is that a surprisingly large fraction of progress in biology comes from a tiny number of groundbreaking discoveries. These often involve new measurement tools or techniques that allow precise intervention in biological systems. Think CRISPR for gene editing, advanced microscopy, genome sequencing, and mRNA vaccines. Dario argues that the rate of such discoveries could be increased by tenfold or more with the assistance of AI. In other words, we could compress the next 50 to 100 years of biological progress into just 5 to 10 years. Reliable prevention and treatment of nearly all natural infectious diseases. mRNA vaccines already point the way toward vaccines for anything. Elimination of most cancers. AI could help develop highly personalized treatments and early detection methods, drastically reducing mortality rate. Effective cures for genetic diseases. Advanced gene editing techniques could correct genetic disorders at their source, prevention of Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. By understanding the complex mechanisms behind these conditions, AI could help find effective treatments. Improved treatments for various ailments like diabetes, obesity, heart disease, and autoimmune disorder. Biological freedom. Enhancements in areas like fertility, physical appearance, and overall health could give people greater control over their biological processes, doubling the human lifespan. Yes, you heard that right. Dario suggests that we could potentially extend healthy human life expectancy to 150 years or more. Of course, there are challenges like the speed of physical experiments and regulatory hurdles in clinical trials. But AI could help streamline these processes, making it faster and safer to bring new treatments to the public. Imagine a world where diseases that have plagued humanity for millennia are no longer a threat. A world where we not only live longer, but also healthier and more fulfilling lives. Just as AI has the potential to revolutionize physical health, it could have an equally profound impact on our understanding of the human mind. Mental health issues like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, PTSD, and addiction affect millions of people worldwide. Beyond these clinical conditions, many of us grapple with everyday psychological challenges that impact our quality of life. Dario points out that neuroscience, much like biology, advances through groundbreaking discoveries, often involving new tools for measurement and precise intervention. Technologies like optogenetics, which allows scientists to control neurons with light, and advanced imaging techniques have propelled our understanding of the brain. Advanced molecular biology and genetics, AI can help identify genetic factors contributing to mental illnesses, leading to targeted therapies and even prevention strategies through embryo screening. Neural measurement and intervention. AI-powered tools could provide fine-grained measurements of neural activity, helping us understand how different parts of the brain contribute to various mental states and disorders. Computational neuroscience. By applying AI algorithms to model brain function, we could uncover the underlying mechanisms of mental illnesses, leading to more effective treatments. Behavioral interventions. AI could develop personalized behavioral therapies and even serve as a constant companion or coach, helping individuals manage their mental health on a day-to-day basis. Combining these approaches, Dario suggests that we could potentially cure or significantly alleviate most mental illnesses within a compressed time frame of 5 to 10 years. Conditions like PTSD, depression, schizophrenia, and addiction could see groundbreaking treatments that address both biochemical imbalances and neural network dysfunctions. AI could also enhance the baseline quality of human experience. Imagine being able to optimize your cognitive functions, improve your mood, and tap into extraordinary moments of creativity, compassion, and fulfillment more frequently. This isn't about creating a society of superhumans, but about giving people greater control over their mental well-being, a concept Dario refers to as cognitive and mental freedom. Of course, there are challenges. Mental health is deeply complex, involving both biological and environmental factors. Ethical considerations are paramount when it comes to interventions that affect the mind. However, the potential benefits are enormous. A world where mental illness is no longer a barrier to a fulfilling life would be transformative. Improved mental health could also have positive ripple effects on society, potentially reducing issues like substance abuse, homelessness, and even crime. In essence, AI offers us a tool to better understand ourselves and improve the human condition at its very core. While advancements in biology and neuroscience promise to enhance individual health and well-being, a pressing question remains: will everyone have access to these benefits? Dario highlights a critical issue. Technological advancements often widen the gap between the developed and developing worlds. Even today, many health interventions and technological improvements haven't reached all corners of the globe. Living standards vary drastically, with GDP per capita in some regions being a fraction of that in developed countries. And Dario acknowledges that addressing economic inequality and poverty is complex. Challenges like corruption, weak institutions, and societal constraints make it difficult to implement solutions even with advanced technology. Moreover, AI can't single-handedly solve systemic issues like the socialist calculation problem, where centrally planning an economy proves inefficient due to its complexity. Health interventions as a catalyst. AI-driven healthcare solutions could dramatically improve public health in developing countries, eradicating diseases like malaria, HIV/AIDS, and tuberculosis would not only save lives, but also boost productivity and economic growth. Accelerated economic growth. Dario suggests that AI could help developing nations achieve unprecedented economic growth rates, By optimizing resource allocation, improving infrastructure, and enhancing education systems, AI could help these countries catch up with the developed world. Food security. Advances in agriculture, such as AI-optimized farming techniques, better fertilizers, and pest control, could lead to a second green revolution. This would ensure food security for millions and free up resources for other areas of development. Climate change mitigation. AI could accelerate the development of clean energy technologies, helping developing nations leapfrog to sustainable energy sources. This would not only combat climate change, but also reduce reliance on costly fossil fuels. Inequality within countries. AI could assist in creating more equitable societies by improving access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, regardless of one's socioeconomic background. However, Dario emphasizes that these positive outcomes won't happen automatically. They require concerted efforts from AI developers, policymakers, international organizations, and local communities. Collaboration is key. He also raises concerns about the opt-out problem. This is where individuals or communities might resist adopting new technologies due to distrust, lack of understanding, or cultural differences. Overcoming this requires respectful engagement, education, and ensuring that technologies are adaptable to local needs. In essence, while AI holds the potential to significantly reduce global poverty and inequality, it's not a silver bullet. Human factors like governance, societal values, and international cooperation play crucial roles in determining whether these technological advancements benefit everyone. Imagine a world where the economic disparities between nations shrink dramatically. A world where access to quality healthcare, education, and economic opportunities isn't determined by the country you're born in. AI could be a powerful tool in making this vision a reality. While advancements in health and economic development are crucial, Dario points out that human conflict and governance remain significant challenges. Even if we solve diseases and reduce poverty, humans can still pose threats to each other. Issues like war, authoritarianism, and the erosion of democratic values persist. Dario acknowledges that AI doesn't inherently favor democracy or peace. In fact, AI could potentially enhance propaganda and surveillance tools, which are often used by authoritarian regimes. This means that the deployment of AI in governance requires careful consideration and deliberate action to ensure it supports democratic values. He suggests that it's essential for democracies to collaborate and take the lead in AI development. By doing so, they can set the terms by which powerful AI is introduced to the world, preventing authoritarian governments from misusing the technology. Dario proposes an entente strategy, where a coalition of democratic nations works together to secure AI supply chains, scale development quickly, and limit access to key resources, like advanced chips and semiconductor equipment for adversarial nations. This coalition would use AI to achieve robust military superiority. The stick, while also offering the benefits of AI advancements, the carrot to a broader group of countries that support democratic principles. It's a balance of strength and incentive aimed at promoting global stability and the spread of democracy. Beyond international relations, AI could play a significant role in enhancing democracy within nations, improving legal and judicial systems. AI could help make legal decisions more impartial by reducing human biases. It could assist judges and lawyers in analyzing vast amounts of case law to ensure fairer outcomes. Enhancing government services. AI could streamline bureaucratic processes, making government services more efficient and accessible. Even if AI helps us cure diseases, eradicate poverty, and promote peace, a fundamental question remains. What will be the role of humans in a world where AI can perform most tasks better than we can? Dario acknowledges that this question is complex and perhaps more challenging than the others. It's difficult to predict exactly how society will adapt when AI can handle nearly all economic activities more efficiently than humans. However, he offers some thoughtful insights. First, on the question of meaning, Dario suggests that people's sense of purpose doesn't solely come from their economic contributions. Many of us derive fulfillment from relationships, personal growth, hobbies, and activities that bring joy, even if they're not economically productive. He argues that even if AI can outperform us in various tasks, it doesn't make our endeavors meaningless. For example, people still enjoy painting, playing music, or engaging in sport, despite not being the best in the world of them. The presence of AI doesn't negate our capacity for creativity, connection, and personal satisfaction. The economic aspect is more nuanced. In the short term, Dario believes that humans will remain relevant in the economy due to comparative advantage. Even if AI is superior in many areas, humans can complement AI systems and perform tasks that require a human touch, especially in the physical world. However, in the long run, AI might become so advanced and cost-effective that it can perform in nearly all economic tasks better than humans. This could render traditional economic structures obsolete, raising concerns about employment and income. Dario explores several possible solutions. Universal Basic Income, UBI, like Sam Altman has been recently testing, providing a baseline income to all citizens, could ensure that people's basic needs are met regardless of employment status. While UBI might be part of the solution, Dario feels it may only address a small piece of the larger puzzle, as it is not only a question about money. Redefining the economy, society might shift toward valuing activities that are inherently human and not easily replicated by AI, such as certain forms of art, caregiving, and community building. Alternative economic systems might develop over time. New economic models might emerge that don't rely on traditional labor. For instance, an economy where AI systems manage resources and distribute them based on human values and needs. Now, there is the question of meaning and purpose, and maybe it's possible that humans will find new ways to contribute economically, perhaps in roles we can't currently envision. Dario admits that these ideas come with challenges and uncertainties. He emphasizes that navigating this transition will require collective effort, thoughtful policymaking, and perhaps a re-evaluation of what we consider valuable in society. On a more optimistic note, Dario believes that humans will continue to find meaning and fulfillment in a world transformed by AI. Freed from the necessity of laboring for survival, people might have more time for creative pursuits, relationships, learning, and personal growth. Taking stock of all these areas, biology and physical health, neuroscience and mental health, economic development and poverty, peace and governance, on work and meaning, Dario paints a picture of a world that could be radically improved by powerful AI. He acknowledges that achieving this vision won't be easy. It will require careful management of risks, ethical considerations, and collaborative efforts from individuals, governments, and organizations worldwide. Dario concludes by reflecting on the profound impact such a transformation could have on humanity. Witnessing long-held ideals materialize rapidly could be a deeply moving experience, inspiring hope and unity across the globe. He emphasizes that while this vision is ambitious, it's grounded in the cumulative progress of human values like fairness, cooperation, curiosity, and autonomy. AI offers us an unprecedented opportunity to accelerate these values and create a better world for everyone. And there you have it, a comprehensive look at how powerful AI could transform our world for the better, based on Dario Amodei's insightful essay. I hope this exploration has given you a lot to think about. The future with AI is not just about mitigating risks, but also about seizing the incredible opportunities it presents. What are your thoughts on this vision of the future? Do you think AI will bring about these positive changes? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into transformative ideas.